Hey tubers, me again. Hey, just want to share a couple things with you because watching the Chargers and the Patriots halftime 35-7. So it was either like take a nap or make a video. So I'm just going to take up 7 minutes of your life that you're never going to get back and show you what I got. So you guys know what a big fan I am of these Tekton sockets, wrenches, and all that stuff. I like the tray. I cut the tops off. I turn those into like carry trays. You can see like where here, just like when I walk up to something. Anyways, so but here's one of the little things that that annoyed me and that I took care of. So if this is sitting in my big old toolbox, and I'm driving down the road and I hit bumps or I jump on the brakes or see a pretty girl, something like that, and the little ones always seem to go flying. They just take off, and I hate that. I can't stand like trying to fish them out because it's a black toolbox. Sorry, everything's black. So basically what I did is like I can hold the bigger ones here, and then the little ones I took and I put these little, see if that's focused. I cut the holes out in the bottom and I put these little magnets in there. The big ones will stay in because they're deep enough, but they hold the little ones in place. These ones here, the holes are plenty deep enough. I know you don't get the real depth perception of them, but they don't have a problem staying where they need to stay, like when they're running down the road. So like that's just a little tip trick for you. If you're every time you're one of those guys that works fast and you go and you slam your toolbox drawer closed and all your sockets are coming out or whatever, whoopsie, you can take and get some of these little magnets and stick them in there. It'll maybe not all the way from upside down, but for the most part it holds them right like where they need to be. Okay, so like there's that. Here's the other thing, is like I went down to Harbor Freight today, and again, I'm a Tekton fan. This is my Tekton ratchet, 3/8 drive ratchet. I'm gonna put some WD-40 on the rag, and I'm gonna clean this up for you, and just because they've been in use for a year, they get greasy, they get dirty, whatever. They're tools. I don't really care. But what I do want to show you is I'm walking by and looking at the sockets and stuff because I picked up these. I'm missing a couple, and I love them because they don't skip any sizes. They don't skip any sizes. Here we go. Zoom. Boom. Right there. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 millimeter. That's basically what I use. And the color helps me because I'm old and I like them. And for $8.50, you can't beat that with a stick. So anyways, walking by, it's like, and I use this so much that like I'm very familiar with it. I like the way that the grip is. I just like everything about them. It's Tekton 72 tooth ratchet. And I'm walking by Harbor Freight, and I'm like, see this composite handle. I'm like, wait a minute. This is like, that's an awful lot like the ones that I use, except for it's not an awful lot like. It is, and I kid you not, it is exactly like. Yeah, we're a little bit apples and oranges because this right here is a 3/8 drive. This the one down on the bottom is 1/4 inch drive. But look how the handles are all set up. The hole, everything, the grooves on the side are exact. The way that the taper, the handle fits, that goes to the head, the angle is exact. On the back side, the same push release, right there. The single star nut right there is exactly the same. They are exactly the same. They're not close, they're not similar, they're exactly the same. And this one here, for the same price of a Tekton one, is like $4 cheaper. No, it's not the end of the world. You can spend $12, for the Tekton and the red handle, because they did have the red handle too, but it was like $1 more. And I'm like, you know what? I don't need that. I don't care. But anyways, I love this one. But if anything ever goes wrong with it and I want to send it back, yeah, it's lifetime guarantee and everything. But that doesn't help me when I'm sitting right there in the middle of putting a timing belt on a 4Runner or something like that, and I want that wrench. So the beauty part is, like, Harbor Freight's like 15 minutes away from me. I can run down and switch it out, or for that money, you know, I can just buy 2 of them. So another head, you know, Harbor Freight is what it is. Some guys love them, some guys hate them. And if you're stupid enough to pay $115 for a snap-on 1/4-inch drive ratchet, you know what? More power to you, and please unsubscribe. So that's that on that. Save yourself some money. I still buy the sockets because they don't skip sizes. That's very important to me. And then what was the other thing? Oh yeah, there's this thing. I'm gonna do a video because I got a couple cars coming up this week. This computer safe automotive logic probe and all the cool things about that. That's going to be coming up. His battery dies like every 2 days if he doesn't drive his car, and the ignition, what do you call it, courtesy light stays on constantly. It doesn't shut off 30 seconds after. So chances are it's going to be, I think it's going to be some kind of a diode or just a relay on that. But I got a new tester that's going to help me out with that job. I got an EGR valve to replace in a 2000 what do you call that, Chevy Tahoe, 2007 Chevy Tahoe 5.7, and we're gonna fix that one, and I'll show you how that gets done. So yeah, look at that. These bad boys are exactly the same. Who'd have thunk it? Save yourself some money and get a quality product. That's the underlying factor. Get a quality product and save yourself some money. So, all right, Snap-on haters, give me your best. Do it right there in the comments. Miss ya, love ya, bye-bye.